Good morning and happy Monday. Welcome to my ENC 1101 class. This is Composition 1, Summer 2020, COVID edition. So we are all going to be online, even though we are going to be having class every Monday and Wednesday. We're online. So you'll see a lot of videos from me, and we will be doing a lot of fun stuff. I'm Professor Kelly Gooding, and I have downloaded or submitted the syllabus onto Canvas. So if you could click on the syllabus, you can go to basically click on home on your home screen. Oh, it's really bright. Okay. Click on home. Click on ENC 1101 syllabus and textbook. Click that little one right there. And you should see a link to the syllabus. If you want to open that up and read along with me as I go over it, you can, or print it out. I print it out, it's just easier for me. Either way, you can follow along. All right, back to I'm set up. I'm hiding from my kids out on the porch, if you can't tell. They're going to probably come out in a second. Okay, so I got my syllabus right here. So as far as office hours, they'll all be online, virtually in some way. So if you need to meet with me, just email me at kgooding@fscj.edu, and we can schedule something if you run into the need to talk to me one-on-one. We can do a Canvas. Sounds like I'm in the Amazon here. Crazy birds. We can do a Canvas conference or chat or a call, whatever is easiest for you. The course description. This course embodies the fundamentals of effective expression with emphasis on the various forms of expository writing, logical and imaginative thinking, and readings for understanding. The course provides instructions in sentence structure, diction, organization of short essays, correct usage of standard American English documentation skills, and writing with sources. This course includes readings and writing competencies. Required text and materials. For class, you just need some paper, maybe a folder to stay organized, a pen to write with, and then the textbook's online. You can find it on Canvas. So you don't really need to buy a book, but you do need to be in class and prepared when we are meeting online. The readings, it says for your convenience, I have a document with all of the required readings in the textbook, and you'll find those on Canvas, and I'll show you how to get to those. I can't tell if you can see me. It's kind of bright out here. Okay, learning outcomes. Below are the several key goals that FSCJ has established as essentials in the Letters Council in order to complete ENC 1101 successfully. So you're going to be able to write effective prose with clear central ideas, to develop logically a central idea with relevant and specific detail, to read critically with understanding of meaning and structure, to organize prose effectively, to edit writing effectively, to demonstrate an understanding of the writing process, to demonstrate a proficiency with the forms of formal MLA documentation, to demonstrate the ability to use resources properly, and to evaluate, interpret, and synthesize information. So online delivery system. So due to the threat of COVID, you guys all know that we're not meeting on campus during the summer, so we're going to be delivering the whole entire course online. I'm going to be conducting this course synchronously, which means that we're going to be meeting on Mondays and Wednesdays in some form from 11 to 12:15. So that might be pre-recorded videos like this one, where you have to watch it during our class meeting time, and then I'll have some kind of quiz or some way to tell that you were there for your attendance. Or we might have conferences where we're all together at the same time, or we might use WebEx or Zoom or something like that. So the idea is that you're still meeting in class during your class meeting time in some way. Okay. So we're going to have we might, depending on what we do, but we'll have live virtual online sessions in this course. We'll either use conference, Cisco WebEx, or chat within Canvas during the class times indicated in your FSCJ class schedule when I just said them, Monday, Wednesday, 11 to 12:15. You will find a link to conferences, WebEx, and chat within the course navigation menu in Canvas. If using a mobile device, the course menu will be revealed by clicking 3 horizontal lines in the upper left corner of your screen. All 3 tools are also accessible within the Canvas student app. During the live online meeting time, please navigate to Conferences, WebEx, or Chat as directed by me, then click Join to begin participating in the virtual session. So when we get to this point in the class where we're actually doing this, I'll give you all this information again. I'm just putting it here for you. To be able to ask questions during the live online sessions, you'll need to determine how you would like to connect your audio to the meeting. There are a bunch of different options for you. You can use your computer for audio. So use your computer with a headset or speakers, and this is recommended, and the default audio connection type within both Conferences and WebEx tools, and you can change your headset, speakers, and microphone. You can also call in with your phone, so it'll just dial in from your phone when the meeting starts, and there'll be numbers for you. I'll give you them if we use that. If you don't connect audio, you won't hear any audio in the meeting through your computer or phone unless your instructor states to use this option. Please plan to join with one of the other options because you're going to want to hear. Some browsers may not fully be compatible with Canvas, so review the information below for details on recommended browsers, how to obtain support while using the tools, and useful documents and links. If Conferences is used, be sure to review the steps for using Conference as a student and the documentation on how to use the Conferences interface as a participant. If needed, additional documentation for Canvas Conferences is available. Chrome and Firefox are the recommended browsers for Canvas Conferences. iOS devices can use Safari Mobile, and Android can use Chrome Mobile. For assistance, you can contact Canvas support by using the help link on the Canvas Global Navigation. If WebEx is used, be sure to review the FSCJ Knowledge Base article. There's a link there. For assistance, you can contact FSCJ Technical Support by using the help link on the Canvas Global Navigation. Submit a ticket at help.fscj.edu or email the service desk, which is service.desk@fscj.edu. If you're using chat, be sure to review the Canvas chat overview video before the meeting. And if needed, additional documentation on using chat is available. Should you need technical assistance with the chat tool, please contact the Canvas Support Center by using the help link on the Canvas Global Navigation. See, if we were in class right now, I'd be making y'all read this to me because I always get tired. So I get to do the whole thing today. It's not that fun. Okay. Canvas supported browsers and technologies. Review the list of supported browsers on the Canvas supported web browsers link. Just click it to see if your browser is included. View the list of supported operating systems on the Basic Computer Specifications website to see if your operating system is compatible. Technology requirements. You'll need a reliable and consistent computer and internet access. This is an online course. You're going to need a computer and internet. So if you don't have those, you might want to reevaluate because that's really the only way you're going to be able to survive this semester. Ensure that your computer meets the minimum system requirements noted below on the FSCJ online learning site. So to make sure that you are ready, make sure you have your FSCJ student email account. You need to have a computer with high-speed internet access, and you need to have Microsoft Word. We'll talk about that later, but you can get that free with your tuition. So I'll tell you how to get that. If you have Canvas issues, you can do a Canvas live chat for students. So those are the steps to go through that. If you have issues, I won't read that whole thing for you, but there's also a phone number. Okay. FSCJ issues or questions. If you have any FSCJ issues or questions, whether technology related, like your login or otherwise, here's the phone numbers. Microsoft Office. I told you we would talk about this. My kids are screaming. Hang on. All right. This is Autumn. She's one of the ones that were screaming. Oh, no crying. Okay, so as I was saying, you get Microsoft Office with your FSCJ tuition. So you can download Office for free. Okay, so with your FSCJ email, you get a free Microsoft Word download. So I have a link on the syllabus, but for complete instructions, just click on that and it will tell you how to do it. I want all of your papers using Microsoft Word because I can actually grade them and give you comments directly onto Canvas. So that's why I asked for Word. Bi-weekly online Canvas responses. You can expect 2 Canvas responses per week, and both responses will need to be completed in time or you'll be locked out from submitting. Since this entire course is online, it's imperative that you devote a considerable amount of time online. Our discussions are an opportunity to have thoughtful reflections about a given topic. The questions raised will be about all things writing, and the questions will ask you to think deeply. In each discussion forum, you'll be required to give a thoughtful and comprehensive response of at least 250 words, and the responses should exceed 3/4 of a page in Times New Roman 12-point font double-spaced. That's how you will write everything in this class, so make sure you just get that in your mind. Times New Roman 12-point font double-spaced. Please note that you should complete all of the assigned readings before posting your discussion response, and you're expected to post in correct sentence and paragraph format, and remember to check for correct spelling and grammar. Essay submissions. When you complete an essay, you will submit the essay directly to Canvas. It is imperative that you submit the essay before the deadline, or you'll be locked out from submitting. My instructor email response time. You can anticipate responses to questions within 24 to 48 hours and send them to kgooding@fscj.edu. Tests, you're going to have one major test. It's on logical fallacies, and that's at the end of the semester, and we'll talk about that as we get closer. Quizzes. Quiz can take the form of an in-class writing activity or exercises. Quizzes can also occur on Canvas chat and conference, so we might be having class, and I'll just ask you a question through chat, and everybody that responds gets a good, they'll get full credit for the quiz. Quiz might be something you'll complete at home, or if you miss an in-class quiz on that day, it's not going to be made up. So make sure you communicate with me before you're going to miss the class. Sure. Cookie requests. Okay. Peer review workshop. A peer workshop is an opportunity for a classmate to read your rough draft and vice versa. Peer critiques are an integral component to the evolution of the writing process, and every critique will be graded accordingly. On the day of the peer workshop, you'll need to have a typed rough draft file ready to share so you can actively participate in the workshop. So typically in the classroom setting, you'd bring 2 copies of your essay to class, but since we're not going to be in class, you'll just have your file ready, and then you'll share it with 2 of your classmates through Canvas. So your grading scale is pretty straightforward. 900 points to 1,000 is an A, 800 to 899 is a B, 700 to 799 is a C, 600 to 699 is a D, and then if you want an F, get less than 600 points and you get an F. Course breakdown, you got essay number 1 is 100 points, essay number 2 is 200 points, essay number 3 is 300 points, the logical fallacy test is 100, and you have all of those 12 online responses is 180 points. Quizzes, in-class, exercises, and workshop, that's 120. So that makes it a total of 1,000 points. All right, attendance policy. Attendance is required, and it's imperative that you are here every day. I'll be taking attendance in the first 10 minutes of class, either on Canvas chat or conference each day. I will also check to make sure you have participated during our entire class meeting time, which is Mondays and Wednesdays, 11 a.m. to 12:15 p.m. I understand that crises do occur and may force you to miss class. If something comes up, email me before you miss the class, and I will come up with a plan for you to make up your missed work. Without the email communication, I will assume you're just skipping my class and will not receive a credit for that day. If attendance becomes an issue, I'll start taking points off your final grade. Since this class is completely online, attendance is crucial to your success in this class. A word to the wise, car troubles, family responsibilities, and flu are all likely, so just plan ahead. Try to be here as many times as you can, because you don't want to lose points. If you miss a class, you must talk to your classmates about the assignment, lecture, notes. You can email me, like I already said. Canvas is a great resource for you. I put everything on Canvas, especially I might change something up from the syllabus, so check Canvas first. Please don't ask me if you did anything important on the day you were absent, because obviously we did something important. We wouldn't be just hanging out for fun. Okay. Failure for non-attendance is FN. Grade indicates that a student has failed a course due to non-attendance. It's calculated as an F in the student's grade point average. For students receiving financial aid, failure for non-attendance may require the student to refund to the college all or part of his or her aid. And the FN grade will be assigned by the faculty member at any time following the final withdrawal date for the course. All right, late assignments. You're required to turn in all your assignments on the due date indicated on the syllabus. Late papers will not be read, considered, evaluated, and graded. I can't stress that enough. If you know that you're going to be absent on the day an assignment's due, either turn it in earlier, have a classmate turn it in for you, which won't really happen on an online class, but typically you could do it in the classroom, or contact me well in advance, not the day of. So if you're gonna, I know things are happening and this is a crazy time for everyone, just make sure you email me and let me know. This sounds scarier than I actually am, but just communicate with me. That's like my main thing. Communicate with me, let me know what's going on, and we'll work through it. But if you just don't communicate with me and you don't turn something in, then that's when you'll have a problem. Essay revision. If you're not pleased with the grade you earn on an essay, I will allow you to revise one of your essays. You're able to select the essay you want to revise, and you could resubmit the revised essay at the end of the semester. Revision means making substantial content changes in development, expanding ideas, examining ideas more thoroughly, and presenting another viewpoint. Classroom behavior and issues. Sign into class on time, prepared and ready to participate, so make sure you're there at 11 o'clock on Mondays and Wednesdays. Bring paper, pen, or whatever you need to have right by you so you can participate. Treat your classmates and instructor with respect. Listen while others are speaking. It says put your cellular device on vibrate or silent during the class, but that's going to be hard if you're doing your class on your phone. So, and then clean up after yourself. That's for the classroom, but you should be cleaning up after yourself at home too. Academic dishonesty. It's just not good. So don't plagiarize. We use Turnitin online so I can see if you've plagiarized, and that gets a lot of people in trouble. So make sure you're using original thoughts and writing your own papers. You can read the accessibility paragraph on that page. All right, now we're to the calendar of activities. So you can see that I've broken down the entire semester. It's not that long. We only have till June 23rd, I think, is the end of the semester. It's not a lot of time, so you're gonna have to be working quick. So you'll see every single day I've got something written for what we'll do. It's kind of like the basics, and then on Canvas you'll find more stuff that we need to do. And I'll go over each class meeting time. You'll know exactly what you should be doing. Girls. Oh no. Okay. All right. Cheers. Thank you. All right, so if you want to take a quick glance at the calendar, every time we meet, I'll tell you exactly what you have to do. For instance, today is May 4th, Monday, where we're doing introductions and greetings in the syllabus. And then on Wednesday, you have a Canvas response to do before class, so that means before 11 a.m. you should turn it in. You also need to have Chapter 1 read in the ENC 1101 readings textbook, and then you also need to download Microsoft Office by Wednesday. So, what should you do now? Well, things to do today. You need to post your introduction and greeting on the discussion board. I'll show you what that looks like. I'll try to at least in a second. And you need to respond to 2 classmates before we meet again on Wednesday. So, post an introduction, and then people will probably post them today. So just respond to them. Ask them questions. Hey, that's cool. I think that's interesting. Oh, I work at a place similar to yours. Oh, I wonder what it's like to live in this place. Do that. So just, interact. It should be like a conversation. Yes. I already said this, but read Chapter 1 in the ENC 1101 readings textbook and submit your Canvas response by, before we meet on Wednesday. So by 10:59 a.m. Download Microsoft Office to your home computer, and there is a link in the calendar of activities. You can just click it, and it will show you how to do that. And then lastly, you need to take the syllabus quiz by the end of the day today. You having a snack? Yeah. Okay. So let's see. What was I going to show you? The discussion board. Hang on.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so you go to home and you'll click on discussions right here. Oh no, it's not there again. Oh, there it is. Oh, I did it twice. That's the problem. Okay, that was my bad. I couldn't find it. Okay, there you go. Introductions and greetings. So you click on it and you'll see that I have my introduction here. You can read mine. It tells you a bunch of stuff about me and my kids. There's one of them. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna when you're ready to write yours, you're gonna reply. Just click reply, and you'll type your response here. You'll just introduce us to you. Tell us what you've been up to, what's going on in your life, and you can ask any questions. Tell me how you feel about writing, what you're worried about, anything really. And then once you're done, you'll just push reply, and there it will be. All right, so that's it for me. Make sure that you complete all your assignments, and then I will see you back online on Wednesday at 11 a.m. All right.